and welcome back to my channel. I am gonna be honest with you, I have been in a little bit of like a creative rut, and when I get into those moods, I like to look up face charts and kind of copy or like do something that is inspired by one of them just to try to get myself back into that mindset. One of my favorite face chart accounts here on Instagram, this is MILK1422. If you have seen face charts before, you will have seen his account. He has such amazing face charts on there. So yeah, anyway, this is a tutorial of me attempting to do this. As always with these tutorials, to prevent the video from getting way too long, I'm going to just voice over the steps, list everything down below. I feel like I have vegetable in my teeth. I'm drinking a smoothie because this video is gonna take me a little while to do, I bet. Anyway, let's just get started. So here's a screenshot, just in case it wasn't clear earlier what I was trying to create. I know my camera's a little bit weird, but we're gonna start first by covering these eyebrows of mine. I find that when I am using face paint, I'm not super careful with this. I just use a whole bunch of glue all at one time, and then I comb it through with a disposable mascara brush. I don't go in with more layers, and I then set it with a setting powder and go in with a concealer and tap it out. I will be more careful with this if my, eyebrows are showing a little bit more in the look, but because this is going to be fully covered by face paint, this is kind of just like the quickest way to do it. Next, I'm going to start on the face paint that covers my entire face. I'm using a grease-based face paint. This is the brand CC Beauty. It's available on Amazon, very affordable, and I'm taking a sponge and tapping that out. A little bit goes a long way, and I am taking some blues. I'm like mixed a light blue and a dark blue, and then I also mixed like a magenta and like a darker maroon to get these colors. And again, just tapping these on with a dry sponge. I find that that's the way it blends the best. And then down the middle in the face chart, it looks like there was this like sort of white section that blended between the two colors. Like it didn't look purple, which is what I would expect when like a pink meets a blue. So I'm tapping out white down the middle and then taking the sponges I used earlier for the blue and the pink just to tap out the edges and let it really blend in. So most of the face is still that blue magenta color, and then just like sort of that middle stripe is a lighter white. I'm then going to go and, quote, contour my face. So I'm putting in a little bit of white under my eyes. I know I got a little aggressive here on the pink side versus the blue side, but for some reason it just showed up a lot better on this side. Not sure. I'm also taking a dark magenta and a dark blue to hollow out my cheeks to give myself that chiseled sort of cheekbone look and blending that out really well. So I like to cut sponges into small pieces and do this. I also am taking a disposable lip gloss wand and just taking a little bit of that darker magenta and darker blue just to give my eyes a little bit of definition. So like a little bit in my crease, a little bit under my eyes, nothing too much, just blending that out. And then you want to take a super big fluffy brush with some setting powder and set your whole face. You want to be gentle, but you want to make sure you cover everything. That way it doesn't want to move on you, especially for this next part. I am using here now a water activated face paint, so different than the grease-based face paint earlier. I find that water activated is a lot easier to use for any fine line work, working with fine brushes, and this is just the white from Suva Beauty. And there's plenty of brands out there that make these, but you want to make sure that you're mixing it to the right consistency with water so that it doesn't crack and it doesn't like goop everywhere. I'm basically just looking at the face chart and doing my best to sort of copy the same pattern, but at least the same vibe kind of across my face. And some parts I know I did a little bit better than others, but it was hard to sort of project the exact pattern onto my face and like knowing where to put things. But I really just wanted to take this opportunity to practice, working with water activated face paints, working on, the consistency of the paint and the, how I like control my brush. So after I do that all down my neck as well, I'm taking a nail dotting tool. So this is like literally a metal ball on the tip of a metal rod that usually is used to do nail polish designs. I find that this is the easiest way to do dots using water activated liners. And I'm just being really careful and dotting throughout the pattern that it shows in the face chart. So that finishes kind of the look. I'm just sort of enhancing it now. I'm adding contacts, a pink contact to the pink side and a blue contact to the blue side. And I'm also trying to attempt the white lashes that are in the photo. Because this paint is water activated. I didn't want to go into my real lashes with this because I was afraid my tears were going to make them fall out. So I painted false lashes and glued those on my face. And lastly, I'm just highlighting the top of my lips and a couple of other spots on my face as it reflects in the face chart where it was like standing out a little bit more. Because I don't have a wig that is like 2 different colors, I am going to go in with these insert name here clip-ins. These are like little highlight clip-ins, and I happen to have 2 colors that match this look. And so I'm only doing 1 on each side just for a little pop of color. So that is it for today's tutorial. I feel like this turned out a little bit better than I was expecting, just because I am really not confident in my line work, and even like the blending of face paints isn't something that I've practiced a lot. So the fact that this looks like the picture or the face chart is very encouraging to me, and I really like that I had these little hair extensions to help bring color into my hair. If you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!